Do you like a BOGO sale as much as I do? This kit, called A Little Smile, is part of the June BOGO sale. Buy one, get one half off. A little smile. Because when you send one and give one away, it's just gonna make the recipient smile. So today's video features how to make new cards from this new kit. I'm gonna give you some card ideas. Welcome, my crafty friends. I'm Dawn, creator of Dee Dee Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for simple, duplicatable cards, helpful hints and ideas for making projects you'll be able to make just from watching one of my videos. Are you ready to come on in? Are you ready to create some crafts? I'm going to turn the camera down now and we will get started. All right, put the kit here. This is the kit and what's inside and the little mini cards you can make. They are mini, like when you get a flower arrangement, let's say, the card that's tucked in the mini envelope is about this size. I didn't measure it, but it's tiny. Let's say 2 by 3 inches. Precious, precious. So there's 8 of these cards included. I believe there's 8. And matching coordinating envelopes. Then there's, if you want to give this as a set, here's a plastic coordinating envelope to put everything into and present it as a gift. You also get a stamp set, and it is beach themed or ocean themed. You get ink, you get adhesive, glue dots, and then you get thread, you get some baker's twine, and then you get little goodies like vellum and some glitter goodies and your, what are these called? To stamp the sentiments on. So all kinds of good fun stuff that I think you'll really enjoy. And I think we're going to use. So that's what comes in the kit. If you're brand new to card making, I encourage you to get this kit and follow the directions to the letter. For those of us that have crafted before and you just need a kit for something fast and simple, or you're traveling and want to take this in the RV or camper with you, you want to throw it in your suitcase to have at the hotel or make with your grandkids once you get there, this kit is all inclusive and it's just what you need. So I'm going to put this little box, your storage box you get to keep aside, and share with you some ideas I've already made. And then I'm going to demonstrate a card for you. This is one idea, and the Hues of Happiness die set, yes, cuts out the beautiful, beautiful, this shape. Let's call them labels that I use all the time. But there's also a border die that I've used to make these ocean waves. So one die set makes these 2 different items. Excuse me, I poked 2 different items, the border and the various sizes of labels. These came from within the kit, and the stamp, everything comes within the kit. This I cut in half, and you're gonna see me use the other half, but I gave it a little arch so it would look like a half moon, kind of like Moon over Miami. So there's a little card idea for you. I'll put that right there. This is super simple. Just punch some holes in it, raise the layer. I was thinking this would also look precious if we embossed it, but what I did was just stamp some of the starfish from the kit, from the stamps that we get. I used one of the little embellishments of the palm tree and the starfish and just stamped the sentiment and added some of the twine right there. So put that right there. Then this is super simple, monochromatic. I did stamp with our sand dollar and our starfish. I did do some embossing with the C something folding embossing folder, and then I cut it into a strip. And then on the edges, I did use the ink pad to go around the edges just to add a little more depth, and it's added some of the thread, the shiny little sea dollar, and a pearl. So these I'll bring back towards the end, but these I just wanted to share some cute, fun card ideas you can copy in addition to the card that I'm gonna make with you right now. So I've got all my little moving parts, and I will go step by step with you. This is Tahitian Tide color. It's one of our new in colors. Super fun, super pretty. Doesn't it just either look like the Caribbean Ocean or the bluest of blue skies. It's such a pretty color. So for your step 1, I want you to cut your base at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and we're going to score at 3 inches. 3 inches, so that's your flappy fold, and that exposes the inside. Now out of the same color cardstock, I want you to cut a piece, so same color, at 8 inches by 3 inches and score it at 4. And this is going to form a little card. And then we are going to cut. That was step 2. I'm so sorry. Your step 2 is cut the little card at 8 times 3. And then step 3 is to cut our Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. This is going to go, this could be your larger piece for the inside base of the card. And I want you to cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. So those are your first 3 steps. Now, I've shared with you before, the reason I created Dee Dee Creates Crafts channel is to introduce you to me, introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products like today's kit, and show you new card ideas that go beyond the kit. And did you know when you order products with me, it helps support this channel. So I just thank you for that. Now, I'm gonna put this aside. Excuse the frog in my throat. Part of step 3 is to cut some more Hues of Happiness designer paper. This is the back of it because it's a very floral set. But look how gorgeous. This could be sky, this could be ocean, what have you. And that's why I chose it. So our next piece is going to be, that's it, 4 inches. Did I cut that one? Okay, we already cut that one. 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. I had that as your step 3. So step 4, let's cut 4 inches by 2 3/4. This will go to the left. Let me see if that's my right size. And it is, so I'm gonna line it up this way. To the left outside of our base card. And then we've got our little baby card. So this Hues of Happiness will go for the outside of the little card. And again, I'm gonna turn it the same way. Now I changed my idea of what I wanna do with my little card. I'm gonna share with you, at first I stamped it, but I felt like it looked too busy. And this stamp again comes with the stamp set that comes in your kit. But that's a pretty stamp. So I'm gonna glue that down, no one will ever see it, and I decided to go and make it all the same cardstock, because you can easily choose a new cardstock. Not these flowers, but you could choose a new piece for the little card. Now, let's set this aside right there. Because what I want to do next is work on our little card and show you how I'm going to do that. Now, we're going to start with one of the little cards from inside the card kit. What I'm going to have us do is bring over our paper trimmer, and we're going to trim the front of the card right off. And we're going to use this to decorate. And then you see I left a hair. I don't want to get that fold, so I'm going to just barely put it beyond the little cutting groove and cut just that fold off. And guess what? We're going to use the back of this mini card for our card making. So let's put these two aside. Let's work on this one first. I'm going to treat the bottom part as if it is, the bottom is the ocean and the top is the sky. And eventually we will adhere down some of our goodies and use some of our twine and just make this super duper cute. So what I wanted to do, let me get a little, I wanted to show you a technique. So I'm gonna get a little scrap paper and put it under right there. Now I've got a package of blending brushes. 3, and these are so nice. 1, I like the long handles, but 2, the bristles, they just feel like butter. They're so tight, you would not even know they're separate individual bristles. Now, I want to show you, use 2 of these. These, honestly, we're just gonna brush them off. We don't have to clean in between colors. What? So I wanna get first, yes, we have the Coastal Cabana. So we can use a little bitty bit of this dude if it were open, mind you. So let me grab another one from another kit. Here we go. Should have checked that little dude. So I'm gonna get some on my brush. And what I like to do is start on the outside of the paper and come onto the paper for my blending, so you don't get that harsh mark when you first start your blending. So let me get a little more ink, start on the outside and come in, and I did get a harsh little mark, so I'm not happy with that. So I'm gonna keep on blending and keep on adding a little bitty baby color to maybe hide that. Or I could even add a little darker to the top and make it look intentional. Oh, my stars. All right, I'm gonna put my Coastal Cabana away for now. And I'm gonna grab our Tahitian Tide, which matches this beautiful cardstock and coordinates with the Hues of Happiness. So I'm just gonna brush off my little brushy right here. And look, nothing's coming off, so we're gonna continue using it. I want to add some of the Tahitian Tide to the top and blend it down around the sides and just add a little more depth. If this jingly, I'm afraid it's bugging you on my sound. So I'm gonna take, it looks coordinated and cute, my bracelet with my blouse, but the noise, it's bugging me, so I know it might be bugging you. All right, so I'm gonna pull that down just a hair into the ocean. All right, so I'm gonna put our Tahitian Tide aside. Beautiful, beautiful color ink. And brushing that clean, but look, nothing came off it. It's still nice and clean. But I am gonna grab another brush and two colors. I'm gonna grab the Nice Daffodil Delight and then the Pale Papaya. Just use what you have at home, so just use a yellow and an orangey tone. But I like these because they're pastel in color, and I just think it's gonna be gorgeous. So I'm gonna start about here and do a little circle, because yes, I want the bulk of it in the middle, because it's gonna be our sun setting. And you can see I put a little on the ocean because we're gonna get in real life the reflection of the sun on the ocean. So I'm coming up into the blue sky, down a pinch, and focusing my color more towards the center of the picture. Now let's come in with a little orange. Goodness gracious. You guys know how I feel about inky fingers. Some crafters love it. It's like a badge of honor. Okay, me, not so much. It bugs me. I don't know why, but it does. All right, so this is nice and peachy. So I'm gonna come in here, again, focusing my peachy in the center and a little closer to my horizon. More to the center and just blending off to the edge, just a hair. And we are done. How just so pretty is that? And I'm gonna, again, brush off my brush, and it is clean. For someone that doesn't like ink on her fingers, it's not coming off, and that makes me so, so happy. Are you guys having fun so far? If you're having fun, if you've learned something, I want you to go boop and hit the like button for me, and that helps YouTube to share the video with more people, and it kind of encourages me as well, because I know you like it. Now this card, I actually like that one better. It's deeper. I had colored that one for us, but I want to show you a little trick, because this is from the Color and Contours die set I shared with you. See how the edges are rounded? We could either cut this smaller so it fit right in the square, and that'd be lovely, but I thought, what if we rounded the edges? That would just look a little more feminine, a little softer. So here's a trick I found to create the edges. Let me grab my little scissors, and they better be here. Not seeing scissors. So I am not happy with whatever there. Excuse my arm. It is across the table. Forgive me, forgive me. Now what I'm doing, I am making sure this sharp corner butts up to the very edge of that little, what would you call that? Loop, or it's not a loop, the little curve of the ruffle, if you will. And I'm just gonna barely cut around that. So let's go to the other side. We're gonna do all four corners, tap, 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 make sure it's nice and flush. Now it barely pokes out, but we don't care. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna give that beautiful, beautiful curved edge. All right, and one last corner. There it is. I am so tickled with my sunset, I can't stand it. I hope you like it. Just a new technique, something simple, something cute. I adore these blending brushes, and they're a very nice price point. But you can also blend with sponges and finger daubers, whatever you have at home in your craft arsenal, crafty kit, craft supplies. I am searching for these words here. However, I get this lined up where I like it, and I'm liking it. I'm gonna turn it upside down and give it a little burnish and make sure the glue is nice and adhered down. So cute. So that is a lovely, lovely little technique you just learned in addition to this fun fold. So I'm gonna have to cut a little hair off, but I'm gonna adhere our little guy right there. But before I do that, remember I talked about the other half of that vellum? I'm gonna adhere it right in the center and just add a little interest to our sunset. So what I do, I think some of you, if you've been with me a while, you've seen how I do the vellum, is I put a little too much of the glue on it, but then I run my finger over it, and so there's nothing of the glue except like a little film. And you know what that does? Then your vellum your glue does not show through your vellum. All right, I hope I blended enough, and I'm gonna adhere that in the center. And I have the, right now, gluiest fingers in the history of the world. So I'm gonna try to remove that. Where's my little cap? I see it. I like my cap because I like to store my glue upside down in this glue holder that I made. And there is a video on how to make that if you would like. And this is a tip. My girlfriend suggested I keep hand sanitizer. Go Dawn. Her name is Dawn also, my bestie. Isn't that funny? Our poor husbands, we both have the same names. But the alcohol will remove the ink. So I keep this on the craft table instead of running up to the bathroom, let's say, and having to find the rubbing alcohol. And this gets the glue off. And I want the glue off for the video because I don't want it on our fun project, like I would not want it on ink on the front of a card. So let me see how much I'm gonna have to trim off. Barely any. Oh my stars, here I go. I'm using my other one because I want to see how much to just trim away. All right. So I'm going to adhere this down. Let's see where I'm going to put my glue. Pretty much everywhere. So I'm just adding glue, and I usually start in the center and then drag the glue down and barely, look at that line. I'm just pushing the glue on that. We don't want to add more glue to that. Now, because I made some curves at the corner, we can't line it up with the corner. So the very corner of your little, what should we call this? Embellishment is going to line up with the edges of this card and not necessarily the corners, because we rounded our corners. But lovely, lovely, lovely. Do you like this? I'm just in love with it. And then let me see if I thought I was gonna put a little thingamabobby. Let me just grab it just because it's so stinking cute. I wanted to tuck in a little starfish onto our little scene. How cute is he? Since I did not stick him under before I glued it down, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut off one of the legs, and tuck it right there as if I'd done that. Now this is on the nice shiny paper. It's like a glitter paper, shimmer paper. It feels like glitter, but these little pre-die cut shimmery guys are already in the kit for us, but the shimmer paper, you can order. You can order it. Right now with a BOGO kit, I'd focus on a kit, but that's just me. I am teasing you guys. I'm coming back in. So let's assemble our card. For more videos like this one, you guys, I want you to hit subscribe while it's fresh on your mind. Please don't worry about subscribing. No one contacts you and your name's not made public, but you'll be able to find me again. And I really, really, really want you to find me again because we have a beautiful DD Creates Crafts community here, and my very smart subscribers are so crafty and they give me ideas and they share ideas with each other, and y'all continue doing that. It means so much to me to read your comments, but it also helps me and helps the other crafters in our DD Creates Crafts community. And while I'm talking community, periodically, at least once a month, not weekly, I don't think I update it weekly, but at least once a month, I want you to check the button at the top that says community, because I will put notices in there, and I always advertise the monthly card kit that you can order, or you can get it for free when you place an order. When I say order my kits, they're the ones I hand make for monthly for my card kit class, and then I also offer a way for you to get them for free, and you'll see all that on that community page. Now you can see all I'm doing for my step 4 is adhering everything down, and then for the card that we were gonna glue and are gonna glue to the inside of what I'm calling our little card. Remember, this was the back that I cut off the front of our little mini cards. I went ahead and pre-stamped it with one of the stamps, and now I'm gonna adhere it down, just to add a little something to the inside, a little interest, and use up these gorgeous, gorgeous, so beachy and pretty. Whoops, don't glue it upside down, Dawn Davis. The stamps. Now, this baby card right here, I want to go ahead and adhere the decoration part down, and then we will decorate this, and we will decorate, I will adhere the little card to the big card and show you how it opens, this fun fold of ours. Yeah, for some reason, for a split second, it looked upside down. I'm like, what? Now I am gonna pop up our pretty with some dimensionals, and I think I'd like to add, do I add it? Let me see where I want to add that. I might put it, and I think I might, let me see how it'll look. I was debating about putting some twine on this card. I think I will, you guys, just to add some interest. I was going to put it on our little baby card, but I changed my mindy. So let's add some dimensionals, the little foam backings. These are awesome. It'll pop it up a little. Let me see something. I think I'm doing something cray-cray. Yeah, I can't get this too close to the edge because it's more of the middle of my card. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I caught myself. So let me see. Yep. Awesome sauce. Okay, I feel better. I feel better. So let me adhere this down and get these little guys off. Little cellophane pops right off. Making sure everything's facing in the right direction. And this card, you guys, yes, it opens backwards. I love this. I hope you guys like it. I think it's so cute. And now let's add some of our twine. I'm gonna leave some hanging to give me some room just to grip it with my fingers. And I'm only gonna wrap it, let me give myself some. And remember, the twine came in the kit. It's so all inclusive. I just think it's so pretty. Gosh, I love the twine that it just feels and looks beachy, you know? You know what would be pretty too with your cards, some of the new ideas is to use some burlap. Wouldn't that be pretty? Like a burlap label or a burlap strip or stripe on your card. Okay, that's kind of cool and added a little interest to our card, and that was a decision I just made. So we're gonna adhere this down now, and we are almost done, you guys. I have a question for you. Tell me in the comment section, when you go on vacation, do you prefer the beach or maybe the mountains, a lake, a cruise ship? What is your favorite vacation? Is it the beach? My adult children, they love, 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 love the beach. You wanna know what my favorite vacay is? A cruise ship. I love it. You know why I love it? Because someone makes my bed for me, somebody makes my coffee. Well, I can't say that, my husband makes my coffee for me, but someone makes my bed, someone makes my lunch and dinner, they clean the dishes, they entertain me. As a woman, I do nothing, because you know, we're the nurturers, we're the caregivers. Well, some of us, a lot of men are good at that too, I'd say. So I hate to stereotype us women, but I'm sharing what I enjoy doing. I don't enjoy cooking. I don't love cooking. Oh, my stars. It's so stinking cute. I'm gonna turn it around for you. And then I'll bring some of the other guys in to show and tell. But here is your finished fun fold where your little card opens like this, the big card opens like that, and you write your little love note in there or stamp a sentiment. And there are 5 sentiments on your stamp set that you get in your kit. A little smile is what the kit is called. Oh, I am in love with this. Should we add some bling? I think so too. So let me get my little, take a pic. This bling is called Rhinestone Waves. I just thought, what? It's so perfect. Oh my gosh, I don't even know which stone to put on it because depends where I put it. Oh, look at this. Every last one of them match. I'm going nutso in a good way, trying to figure out what would be so stinking cute. I think I'd like to put it around the center here and not necessarily on it is what I think I'm gonna do for myself. And I'm gonna add the 3 little blingies. I never know where to put it. That kind of looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so I've used an odd number. I've done 3. I've done a triangle, which is very fluid for the eye. These are the Rhinestone Wave Basic. I'll put everything, all the links down in. Okay, excuse the noise. I just knocked the box to the kit to the floor. Okay, if I wasn't having so much fun, if my card had not come out so well, I'd be starting this video over, but I'm really tickled with my card. I hope you guys like it too. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. You can either vote for your favorite in the comment section if you want, or just tell me where you want to go on vacation. And ta-da! I am so tickled with this. I even like this one better than the first one that I blended. See, because it's a little brighter. Ah, very happy, very happy. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. I'm gonna turn the camera up now so we can say goodbye. I want you to remember about the BOGO sale. Your kits, buy one, get one half off. Your ordering with me helps this channel. And remember to subscribe, remember to like this video, and remember most of all, come back and see me real soon and come back often. Bye you guys. Oh, one more thing before I go. Go to the community section. We are at 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do a giveaway. So go ahead and fill out the order, not order form, the drawing form. Bye now, this is for real. Bye now.